Hi, welcome back to Slay the Princess Part 4. Today we are going to figure out what we're going to do. We have killed the princess, we have saved the princess, and somehow we even ended up worshiping her. With that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet. Like I said, we killed her, we've saved her, and we somehow ended up worshiping her, but being at the end of the game also says that it won't let us do the same thing twice, so we've already asked all these, I believe. Do I get some reward for doing this now? Alright, let's keep going.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Well, let's go find the princess.
Before you go any further.
I already know where this is going.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yes, sir.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess.
We're
supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I'm just going to see where the world takes me, hero.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Sure, he doesn't. Proceed into the cabin. Alright. So, take a knife, don't take a knife, let's...
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Let's not take the blade.
Implement.
Nope, we don't want the blade. We're gonna enter the basement. And then we're gonna talk to her, and then we're gonna kill her.
The door to the basement her voice softly carries
she
up the
talks to us.
Hello? Is someone there?
Is someone there? No.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Just checking in on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
No, never that.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
As much as I'd love to believe you, in the first episode she stabbed us a lot, and that was the good ending.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
He's not that much trying on us.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
I do think I can get you out of those chains, but I don't think I'm going to quite yet. Hold on, let's talk a bit first. Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Well, for starters, how are you? What's your name? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Yeah, what's the reason?
I don't actually know what that...
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
Oh, shut up, narrator. I could keep her locked away, but that seems mean. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here. Don't make me regret this.
You're only making this more difficult.
Shut up, narrator.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
Yes, of course. I have no ill intentions for you at all.
You're making a huge mistake.
No mistake.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
And apparently I'm a weak little bird. That's what they keep saying to me, but I'm not a little bird. I'm a big bird.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Unfortunately, Princess, I don't have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
That's fair. Do you have any idea where the key is? I'm gonna go look for the key.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
Oh, maybe I go look for the key and then I come back and kill her.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Oh,
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
I see how this is.
Is someone else here?
Someone else here? Hey! I'm gonna try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Alright. Hey, let me
Shouts
out.
and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
You're rude.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
You know, this sounds familiar. There's no chance that you'll throw the blade down here, would you?
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yes, Princess, unfortunately they did.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
We probably could fight out of here.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her
not
mouth,
again.
her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
I didn't want to watch this a second time.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal.
Ew.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
No, I kind of want to see where this goes if we fight together.
Or we could use it to free her.
I agree,
You won't
Hero.
like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Ew.
You cut into her flesh.
Yes, we do.
The blade is sharp,
We've done this
and it
before.
takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Yucky.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
Nope, not one.
No, she didn't.
Well, let's keep going.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping
Ew.
rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
I agree, she doesn't seem bothered at all.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
I agree.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the
So-
world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom
Oh,
stair,
this time I can
your
kill
body
her.
steps forward and raises the blade.
Okay.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
He kinda can. He's done it before.
Watch me.
What are you doing?
Is there an option to say, oh, I can warn her? But I don't want to get the same ending. But it's curious, because this isn't the same way it went down last time.
Stop that.
I don't think it is. If it is, then I guess we get another part.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Yeah, I know.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Oh, I can't resist. That's what it means by it won't let me redo the same thing. It blacks it out. Okay. I guess I'm going to try to kill her.
There's no getting through to you right now, is there?
Unfortunately, no, princess.
A betrayal of will is still a betrayal. You'll regret thinking of me as a helpless damsel.
You're down one hand, so I think I have a good chance here.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
Maybe I didn't have a chance like I thought I did.
But you have a weapon.
Oh,
You
yes, I
raise
do.
the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart.
Sorry, princess. Had to be done.
It's not enough to stop her. You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Still.
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground beneath you. She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness, dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric.
I can still fight her.
If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world.
I don't know if we're that lucky.
It can't just end like this, right?
Nope, we're still breathing.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
I see.
I'm sorry, but it's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
But we've got a new way to go. That's okay. The witch? The witch, huh?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin, you're here to slay her.
Slay her. She'll end the world and be a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no, but I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again. But I already slew the princess. Definitely got her.
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time.
I see that you're not going to believe me, so we're just going to go to the cabin.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I agree, hero.
Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him.
You're right, Opportunist. I'm not sure we can either. Opportunist, you're new. I haven't met you before.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
I agree. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah, she'll lie, cheat,
She will
whatever.
cheat. Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
I agree, Opportunist. So then what if I go down there without the blade again?
The interior of the cabin is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Interesting.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Will I now? Approach the mirror. Of course, always
Walk up
do
to
the
the
mirror
wall
first.
next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
There's a mirror here.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Clean the mirror.
You
Nope,
reach
it's
forward
gone.
and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I know. Take the blade. I'm just gonna go without
No
it.
blade. Hope you know what you're getting us into.
Well, maybe she'll be nice,
It'll
hero.
always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
I don't think the Opportunist believes in me.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair.
That's quite the description.
The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
Not terrifying at all. Thank you for painting that picture.
The air smells of dirt and copper.
Copper?
It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Why copper?
Her voice skitters up from below.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
That's not terrifying at all. I'm not nasty.
But you are. You're a wretched little thing.
No, I'm not.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
I haven't done anything, don't worry.
She must have you confused with someone else.
She really must.
She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
I think we can, opportunist.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world.
Yeah, whatever.
There's no reasoning with what she is.
She's not gonna break free and end the world.
Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
I agree.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
That's an excellent question, Hero.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
Nah, the opportunist is not someone we can talk to her.
Fine, fine. You're the boss. Thank you.
What
You descend the basement
fuck?
steps, entering the dark room below. You can just make out the shape of...
And there you
I didn't mean to cut him
are,
off.
once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
To save you?
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you
Yeah.
already know each other.
We do. You just forgot.
Oh, no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
That's what we told him.
Call it deductive reasoning.
We told you.
Well, you seem to be great at it. So, you really don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Fair enough.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
You're real for that.
Is it all behind us?
I don't know.
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
You know, narrator, I really can't stand when you tell me what to do. We had a whole video about it.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy.
I agree, opportunist.
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Alright, let's get ready to chat. Let's get real chatty.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Oh, I do. Sorry about last time. Look, I made a mistake. We've all made mistakes, right? I'm sure you've made mistakes. Hey, I get the sense you're not happy with me. I'm unarmed. That's a gesture of goodwill, so why don't we talk it out? I agree. I died last time. You didn't. If anyone's here stressed, it should be you. No, I'm gonna go with that
You
one.
came to me with empty hands last time, too. But that didn't mean you hadn't been plotting something nasty all along. What you did showed me as much.
But it wasn't really my fault.
But we didn't plot anything. We just made an informed decision based on the information we had at the time.
This is true.
I think you're both making perfectly valid points. Sure, we didn't plot anything, but it's easy to see how she might think we did.
This is true, opportunist. Okay, I know things got messy last time, but there's something bigger than both of us here. We should team up. You should get out of those chains on your own. I have a night feeling you're going to stab me if I help you get out of here. No. We're going to apologize.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Right.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
I am very sorry. Forgive me, princess.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Let's talk some more. I get the sense you're not happy with me. Oh, here we go. So we're at an impasse. Neither of us are going to get what we want if we can't trust each other, unless you want to fight. But I don't want to fight.
Just because I'll never trust you doesn't mean I won't use you to get what I want.
Right.
The cabin lets prying little beasts like you come as you please. But it insists I stay where I am. If I'm to leave, I'm to leave with you. And you alone.
So we're not friends, but we're not enemies? I didn't bring the blade down. How am I supposed to get you out?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
Okay.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist.
Oh, okay.
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
Fair.
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
No, I think we're going to team up. Okay, let's leave.
Yes, let's.
Let's go.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face. She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
Hello, princess.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
I won't hurt you again. I promise, I think.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Oh, where's the
no,
trust?
We can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us.
I insist you go
It
first.
shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her.
That's true.
Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time.
Yeah, I don't really want to run the risk that she murders me.
You're talking a lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
Yeah, I might, but I might not. Explore.
And turn my back on you? Do you think me a fool? Your tricks are one of the only things I've known, and I've learned better by now.
Okay.
Just go first.
Right, yeah, we'll go. You're the one who said you can't leave here without me, which means I hold all the cards. Either you go first or we stay here, up to you. I think she'll kill me if I say that, so I'm going to step onto the stairs.
That's right, you're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
That's okay. I don't really trust you, but that's fine.
That's exactly what I'm worried about. You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like. You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you.
Don't be that way, narrator.
Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her.
I guess.
No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself.
That's also true.
But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach. Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened yet.
You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you?
No, the hero's jumping the gun, I agree.
Why did you just say that? I think we know why.
Because we're gonna die.
You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight.
Yep.
Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs, your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop.
Hopefully not my neck.
The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact. You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up.
Oh, I think I broke my back.
Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken. One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back.
I don't like it either, opportunist.
We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that?
Because she can't be trusted, like she said.
It's what I would have done. Have you considered not being like that? Of course not. It's what keeps us alive.
Yeah, whatever,
And yet
opportunist.
here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
True.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
We could have gotten out of here.
Why would I ever trust you? Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you. By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
Sorry, Princess. This means I'm gonna have to kill you next time.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back. And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us.
Whatever.
And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back. There's just one problem with that.
We are stuck down here with a broken back.
And what's that? She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have gotten to the blade first.
That's true.
Ugh, you're right, aren't you? I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it?
It always was. How kind of her to wait and let us have this conversation with ourselves.
The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
Oh,
Ho ho ho! So she's got it as bad as us.
apparently so.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
Not really, no.
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
No, you're not. We're together this time.
Wait, are we both just stuck here?
I believe we're going to starve to death.
Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. Look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. World could be saved after all.
I suppose.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Ew. Why would you even want to watch that?
Is that really what's going to happen? Hello?
He doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
I think he's gone as well.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape.
No way, that's this ending.
I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
What? What? I thought there was going to be a third part. But you don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I don't think so.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
This is not the end for you. It's not the end for me. No, it's just going to be okay. Trust me, we've been here before.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
I know, Hero. I'm sorry.
If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
It's not the end. Whatever on the other side is going to be nice. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Finally. We're going places.
Yes, we are. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror will always make them leave. But you need to see what's in it. Oh, you've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there.
Where's that?
Do you know what we'll find out there?
No, I don't know. Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know me? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical. I have only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me. Short and violent and full of passion.
Not
But
all
all
of
of
them.
those flickers end where the long quiet begins.
We were not all short and violent, okay?
I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
I don't. Is this an illusion for the real world? There's trees and stars and there are people. At least I think they're supposed to be people. Do you know anything is real out there? Do you have thoughts on this vessel? I'll do the people one.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Which is why their lives matter all the more. Think there's anything real out there? Do you think there were real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
You're right. Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken? Would you send me back? I'm not alone. There is this wake-me narrator. Wants me to kill you.
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
I don't know. They all say that he does. I know this for a fact. I'm going to find him. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. When I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. When I find him, I'm going to kill him. But he's going to keep... You're going to keep... Blah, 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 blah. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself.
There's
Oh,
no
I
need
didn't mean
for
to
you
kill.
to know what you are going to do before you do it. If you find him, remember that I'll be waiting for you on the other side.
Okay. Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is hope marred by bitterness and betrayal. She could see the end of the tunnel, and the door was closed on her. She will make for a righteous heart.
That's kind of sad.
Do not mourn her. She is finally on the other side.
Okay. What's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
Oh. How many more vessels?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough. And then gravity will pull the others back to me.
One.
I will be singular. A final multitude.
Alrighty. I thought I had two more to bring back to you. This is the last time. Is there anything you'd like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
Okay, princess. This is the last stage for completion. I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here.
You've already tried waiting, but I understand if you need more time. I'll wait with you.
Oh, we're going to wait together?
I will see you when you return.
I waited. Are you going to kill me?
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
That's so adorable.
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage?
That's a lot to think about.
You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Thank you, princess. Did you just kill me? What the? It just crashed the game? No way.
You have returned to me.
Oh,
Though
that
you
was
were gone
fast.
mere moments, I never left mere moments. I never left your side.
What? That's crazy. I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
I hope that's true, Princess.
I will be here, waiting for you.
I'll see you then. Everything goes dark, and you die. The hero and the princess.
You're honored you're here.
Shut up. Thank you all so much for watching this video. That one was a fun one. There was a lot that happened in that ending. If today was a special one anyway, I hope it went well. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.